What's going on, guys? Today I am here to talk about some recent comments that Jay Z made in a freestyle at the Roots picnic. I guess not really what he said, but a response that someone had, and kind of out of nowhere. I guess I wasn't as familiar with the history between them, but that is from Bobby Shmurda. So Jay Z was at the Roots picnic, and he's been making headlines for a freestyle he did where he takes some shots at a few people: Drake, Kanye, Nicki Minaj, Dame Dash, Tory Lanez, and also in response, we have now Bobby Shmurda coming out talking about how Jay Z is an old head and he needs to sit down and shut up. And this is probably having to do with something unrelated. I am just now learning because I saw he was making these comments and I was like, that's kind of crazy to be saying. But I guess I was unaware that Jay Z was the one that actually helped get Bobby Shmurda into a deal after he got out. And I'm guessing that the deal did not end too well or in a way that left Bobby happy because, I mean, clearly just look at his general career outlook at this moment in time. And I'm sure he probably points some finger at, Rock Nation and slash Jay Z as being responsible for it. And honestly, I mean, who knows exactly what he's mad about? I mean, I'm sure his deal probably isn't very public, or at least whatever problems he has with Rock Nations holding up their end of the deal, or maybe not doing what he felt they should have been doing to support his career. So I'm honestly a little curious what those things are, because I'm sure he's not really going to come out and say it. But I mean, let's be real. I mean, Bobby Shmurda kind of, I don't want to say did it to himself, but it's like it's on you to capitalize on the hype, like especially if it's like getting out of jail. It's like you only have like the proper things in place for lightning to strike that one time to really capitalize off of that. Obviously, you can always come back with like a hit. Like a hit's a hit, and if it takes off, like that thing can be out of here no matter what. But as far as just the having something released at that proper time that would have fully capitalized on the hype of him getting out, that never happened. I mean, maybe he thinks it's Rock Nation's fault. Obviously, without having the details of what their deal, entailed, it's a little hard to tell. But I don't know. Something tells me it was probably more so on Bobby Shmurda why his career right now is not working out the way I'm sure he wished it was. And he's been very vocal, I guess, recently about his problems with Rock Nation. He was, saying "screw them guys" like literally in April, apparently on a live stream. So this isn't something new, but this is like the first, I guess, I'm hearing about it, and the fact that he's even got problems with Jay Z in general. I mean, I guess that get in line. You seem to be one of many people that is taking up some sort of problem with him. I mean, I'm honestly surprised though. Like of all the names he listed, like why Bobby Shmurda felt the need to get in and speak up, just because there's multiple people that Jay Z talks about. Like some of them maybe you'd want to defend, some of them maybe not really. Obviously, Bobby's not necessarily defending any of these people, but just given what he's commenting on, which is the freestyle talking about those individuals. And it's just like, yeah, dude, I don't know if you needed to speak up. Not like if you want to speak on your own, go for it. Like that's what your freedom of speech is there for, to speak your mind. But to like use this and like now you're sort of like taking a side at least somewhat along with one or two of these people against Jay-Z. I mean, clearly you've always been against Jay-Z, but now because you're speaking up in this specific instance, the way it's framed kind of looks like you're defending them a little bit. And I know that's probably not what he's doing, especially it's like he named, multiple people. It's like, I'm sure there's at least one of these people where he's like, oh yeah, it's like that guy I don't rock with. But still, I don't know. It just makes me sad because this is the most that Bobby Shmurda can do to get his name in the news these days. Anything music related is not touching. I ended up reading about this off Complex's website, but it's like, yeah, anything just strictly music from him never would have even touched the front page. So it's just like, and I granted, I understand he's got clearly some sort of problem with Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and the way that their dealings ended. But like he's talking about like, Jay-Z's an old head, sit down, like you don't run hip hop, where it's just like Jay-Z is so much more relevant in the scene than Bobby Shmurda has ever been. And I'm talking about right now, Jay-Z is more influential than Bobby Shmurda at his peak. I mean, let's be real. Like maybe not as hype or as hot, but like actually altering, the scene and making moves that make waves that affect everybody, from, whether it be what he's doing with Rock Nation with the Super Bowl, or just all of the recent stuff now where he's been doing these interviews. Like he is making way more headline. Like the only reason Bobby Shmurda is even making a headline right now is because he's speaking on Jay-Z. Like, let's be honest. And I'm not trying to glaze Jay-Z like that, because I'm sure he's got some criticisms that are very valid, that are his, or whatever, you know what I mean. But I don't know, Bobby Shmurda, it's just like, dude, either drop some music or be quiet. I'm sorry, nobody's interested in hearing about your problems with Jay-Z, at least not at this point in time. But let me know what you guys think. Am I wildly off on this? I don't think I am. But let me know what your comments and thoughts are down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you later. Peace.